In the dense and sprawling forests of North America, where the wind whispered through the trees and the nocturnal creatures roamed, there existed a legend, an entity so feared it chilled the bone of any hunter or traveler who ventured too far into its domain. This was the Wendigo, a malevolent spirit known in Algonquian folklore, symbolizing the worst extremes of hunger, greed, and cannibalism. Descendants of the Algonquian tribes would gather around a crackling campfire, the flames casting tall, flickering shadows as the elders spoke of the Wendigo. A creature said to be as tall as a tree, with long, emaciated limbs covered in peeling and decaying flesh, and eyes sunken deep into its skull-like head. Its lips, when it had them, were often described as torn and bloody, while its gaunt and skeletal figure evoked both pity and horror. The Wendigo was infamous for its insatiable hunger, a hunger that could never be sated. No matter how much it consumed, it would only grow thinner and more ravenous. Those unfortunate enough to cross its path were said to succumb to a myriad of fates, but none worse than becoming a Wendigo themselves. It was whispered that humans, driven by desperation and starvation, might resort to cannibalism in the dead of winter. By consuming the flesh of another human, they opened the pathway to their own transformation into a Wendigo, cursed to wander the earth with an unending, maddening hunger. The oral tale spun cautionary yarns about greed and excess, serving as a grim reminder of the consequences of losing one's humanity. Brave warriors and cunning tricksters were often protagonists of these tales, illustrating morals and virtues of strength, community, and human compassion. In these stories, the Wendigo stood as a figure of dark lore and taboo, a symbol of what becomes of those who are overtaken by the desire to consume more than their share, whether it be in food, power, or spirit. Some say the Wendigo still roams the wildernesses of our world, and if you stand too silently among the trees, you can hear its plaintive cries carried on the wind, warning of the dangers of greed and the terrible cost of surviving at any cost. In every retelling, the Wendigo served as a spectral reminder, ensuring that its legend would never be forgotten and its gruesome lessons eternally taught.